Stephen Reid had everything most people only dreamed of. The mansion in the hills, the matte black Mercedes GT Coupe, a 120K salary in cybersecurity. He had charm, status, power. He had Tiffany, the woman everyone else wanted, and a family that never stopped telling him how proud they were of him. But what people didn't know was that Stephen treated others like garbage. Waiters, drivers, janitors, receptionists. He saw them as tools, people paid to obey, not people worth respect. "Get it done," he'd often say, "or I'll find someone who will." Then one night, Stephen's perfect life took a sharp turn. He was speeding, as usual, cigarette in hand, music blasting, Bluetooth arguing with Tiffany on the phone about some dinner reservation. Then, headlights in the rear view, swerving, erratic. Stephen cursed and tried to speed up, but the car behind him clipped his rear bumper, sending his Mercedes off the road. Crash. Everything went black. He came to inside an ambulance. Lights, sirens, a paramedic's voice muffled by chaos. "Sir, can you hear me? You've been in a serious accident. We're taking you to St. Aubrey Memorial." Never heard of that hospital, he thought, but the pain in his ribs silenced any questions. When they rolled him through the ER doors, the lights flickered, briefly, like a power surge. Then again. Stephen blinked through the haze as nurses in pale blue scrubs wheeled him into a strangely empty emergency room. No patients, no sound, only the rhythmic beep of monitors, and a cold chill down his spine. "Where is everyone?" No one answered. As he was wheeled into room 9, he glanced up at a doctor standing at the foot of his bed. Clean coat, crooked smile, something eerily familiar. "Good to see you again, Mr. Reid," the doctor said softly. Stephen squinted. "Do I know you?" The doctor didn't answer. The door shut. Stephen woke up hours later, alone, IV in his arm. No TV, no clock, no windows. He pressed the call button. No response. Then a nurse entered, but she didn't look at him, didn't smile. She checked the IV, made a note, and walked out. Hey, where are you going?" Nothing. The next few hours were the same. Nurses came and went, silent. The doctor visited often, always grinning. "You're healing," he'd say, "but not just physically." Stephen finally got his phone. No service. He connected to hospital Wi-Fi, tried to call Tiffany. No answer. Left a voicemail. Called his dad, his brother. Friends, voicemails, one after another. He checked Instagram, his profile still there, but his latest post was flooded with strange comments. "Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Karma's a bitch, huh? Bet the valet doesn't miss you." "What the hell is this?" He tried messaging Tiffany. The message bounced, blocked. One of the nurses finally spoke to him. "You don't remember me, do you?" Stephen blinked. "What?" She pulled her mask down. "I was your Uber driver 2 months ago. You gave me 1 star because I didn't let you vape in my car." She smiled, cold, and walked out. Later, another nurse whispered, "I was your server at Reid. You told me I was stupid for forgetting your wine." Stephen felt cold, not just his skin, his soul. The next time the doctor entered, Stephen demanded answers. "Where am I? What kind of hospital is this? Why is everyone—" "Familiar," the doctor finished for him. "You made an impression on many people, Stephen, but not the kind you think." He walked to the foot of the bed. "You're not in a hospital." Stephen froze. "You're in reflection." "What does that mean?" "This is where we bring people like you, the ones who take and never give, who look down from their high rises, never once realizing the people they stepped on to get there." The walls began to shift. The machines turned off. The hallway outside room 9 stretched unnaturally long. Stephen pulled out the IV and ran. He opened the door, nothing but mirrors on every wall. His reflection stared back, but it was different. Thinner, hollow-eyed, smirking. In every mirror, his reflection was doing something else. In one, he was screaming. In another, laughing. In another, bleeding out on a hospital gurney. He turned to find the doctor standing behind him. "You crashed, Stephen. Hit that tree hard. You never made it past the ambulance." "So I'm dead?" "No, you're in judgment." Stephen fell to his knees. "I didn't know. I didn't mean to be cruel," the doctor asked. "You didn't have to mean it. You just had to do it. And over and over." The walls of room 9 folded inward. "Let me fix it," Stephen begged. "Let me make it right." The doctor leaned down. "You had chances." "Please." The doctor smiled. "This is your eternity now." Stephen screamed as the room reset, back to the moment he was wheeled in. Nurse. IV. Call button. He was back in bed, alone. But outside his room, the sign didn't say room 9 anymore. It said, Reid. S. Status, under review. Room, reflection unit, level 3. Duration, eternal, the end. How do you treat the people who serve you when you think no one's watching?